Hello everyone, welcome to a Reinforced movie review! Today I'm going to be reviewing the Lego Movie 2, which I just saw. It came out today in the United States. Note, this will have spoilers. I'm going to spoil the entire movie because I really want to get into the details of it, and that's the only way we can do this. Okay, here we go. So, how good was the Lego Movie 2 compared to other Lego movies? On a list, I would rate the Lego Movie 1 top, because it's seriously still the best Lego movie. Next would be the Lego Movie 2, so the second, then Batman, Ninjago, etc., etc. So I personally really enjoyed the Lego Movie 2. It had the charm of the Lego Movie, even though there were some cons, but it remained faithful to the original, so that is what I really appreciated about the Lego Movie 2. Now, that being said, it is made for kids. I think it's made a little bit more for kids than the original. I would say that the songs, the fact that this is a musical made it more kiddie-ish, but also the songs, they were fine, you know? There are definitely parts which were intentionally, you know, bright and exciting for the kids. That's not a bad thing. Now, the director of Trolls, the very cringy animated film, directed the Lego Movie 2, which made me scared, to be honest. Well, the Lego Movie 2 was self-aware, so they knew that they were getting into a musical, you know. So they're, oh no, musical, oh. But then the songs were not just copies of pop songs. They were original songs made for the movie, for the context that they were sang in. And so it wasn't cringy and it wasn't bad. It felt genuine and fit in the movie. One note I will say that the song that will get stuck in your head song, it did the same thing that Everything Is Awesome did in the first movie, in that it was a parody of pop songs. And this song will get stuck in your head song was more of a blatant parody versus the Everything Is Awesome. People didn't realize it was a parody because it was subtle, which did good and bad, I guess. I don't know. Either way, kids are going to sing it, so really, who cares? Now, as for the humor of this movie, I thought it was really good. I was chuckling at parts. There were some self-aware jokes, self-aware humor, you know, like I just mentioned. They knew that they were in a musical. Batman knew that he had just done a side project in a movie or whatever. You know, they're self-aware. They can joke about that, and that's funny. Now, for the story, the conflict for the story, I wasn't sure where it would go because, you know, obviously we thought that Rex was the good guy here. But then he turned out to be the bad guy, and Queen whatever wannabe was not evil at all. But then it was just a big internal struggle inside of Finn. Well, Rex and Emmett, that is. Queen whatever you want to be was completely his sister. That I really thought was cool that they just completely flipped it on its head. And as for Lucy's hair change, this is an interesting one because they hinted at this in the beginning of the movie. They were like, oh, you look like you're covering something up. You're hiding something deep down. And she's insecure about that, you can tell. They even referenced it in the original movie, although obviously they didn't know they were making the sequel at the time. You know, in that she changed her name a bunch of times. So whenever her hair turned blue and the big reveal was that she was in the band that made Everything Was Awesome, it was what it was because, you know, she hated the song in the original movie. We didn't know for that reason. I don't know. For how big of a deal they made the hair, it felt slightly shallow how they resolved it. But I don't know what I was expecting. I wanted something really, just a little bit more, but I don't know. So as for the way that the movie interacted with the human elements, between the Lego elements, I thought it was really well executed. Between Finn and Bianca, the conflict was really good and also true to life because honestly, siblings fight over toys all the time. However, the conflict between Finn and Bianca, it resolved really quickly. I mean, Finn cleaned his entire basement. Then before you know it, they're in the yard playing again. You know, I don't know. Now, there were some scenes I wanted to point out, because as a brick filmer, I just want to point these things out. Number one, Queen whatever I want to be. Her animation, oh, I love it. I have no idea how they did. I want to frame by frame that whenever the movie comes out, because I want to recreate that, because look at all this, look at this replacement animation that they used for her. Wow. And all in the songs, and every time she ever moved, there was replacement animation. I also liked how they used more real materials, like as you notice, they're using the cloth, like the curtains from Bianca's bedroom, same material. I also noticed a couple of scenes that I can compare to brick films. So this scene, we see all these characters are coming out of their houses all the same. They're basically happy and joyous and they're all the same personality. The thing that it reminded me of was a fixed system. I don't know if it was drawn inspiration. This movie did have a lot less brick film inspiration than the first movie did, I can tell. And also this other scene here where they're running in the house. It reminded me of Go Lego's paragraph, but the concept and used in a lot of movies, but I just thought that was interesting how they did that. And that is my review of the Lego Movie 2, the second part. I hope to see you soon, and please leave your thoughts in the comments. Do you disagree with me in this? Do you agree? Anything else that's notable you want to talk about? Please have lots of discussions down there. I really need this. Okay, bye guys.